ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to CWF TV. And my, oh my, do we have an action-packed night tonight. We have 50 caliber Barrett Brown, and he's going to be in action against the Jesus Freak, Rob Vaughn. We've got Tommy Prince and the boys in the house. We've got the Bible Club, and it's going to be an action-packed night. Less of me talking. Let's throw it to Adam in the ring for the first match. Man, oh man, ladies and gentlemen, we have 1/3 of the boys. Malik champion in the house. And I'm going to tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not been watching this young man, he is athletic. He is a high flyer. And in my opinion, he has got the second best drop kick in the CWF, only second to Phil Bishop himself.
And his opponent, weighing in at $150 from Pleasant Grove. He is one part of the boys, the man, Tommy Prince.
Ladies and gentlemen, another young up-and-comer, the Mad Tommy Prince. And let me tell you something. I like the Bible Club, but I absolutely love the boys. Tommy Prince, athletic, fast, and he was trained by Brixton Shaw, his mentor. And let me tell you what, this is going to be an action-packed match, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited to see what these two young up-and-comers in the CWF are going to do. This is going to be some awesome action. You do notice, though, that Malik is out here by himself. No member of the Bible Club has come out with him, but Tommy Prince does have the founder of the boys, Brixton Shaw, and we have the old collar elbow lock up here in the middle of the ring. Prince gets the upper hand. Champion trying to reverse it, but Prince has got that locked in pretty good. Prince bounces Prince off the ropes. He goes for the clothesline. Prince ducks it, and what a beautiful arm drag by Malik Champion, followed by the and ladies and gentlemen, there is that athleticism and the speed and that beautiful drop kick that I mentioned earlier by Malik Champion. But that is going to take more than just a drop kick to take out the Mad Tommy Prince. And here you have now a sleeper hold there on Tommy Prince by Malik Champion. You got referee Aaron Scott in there trying to make sure that it's not a choke hold. Tommy Prince trying to break out of that neck. He gives a one shot to the midsection and a nasty chest slap. A big kick there and another kick to the chest. Tommy Prince turning around, looks for the back kick and then just hits him with a kick right across the face. And Malik Champion is rocked and Prince is getting set up. High flying, belly splash. Snap mare there by Tommy Prince. It looks like he's going to come in for that patented kick right to the chest. Ladies and gentlemen, that field goal kick is good. He covers up, but it was only a near fall as referee Aaron Scott was in position and was right on top of that. Prince does not hesitate to get right back on top, and he's going with the forearms, and Malik Champion has got the arms up trying to block it. As you see, Prince breaking at the 5 count, covers, but again, it's going to take more than a couple of Fury forearms to put Malik Champion out. And now Tommy Prince going a little old school here, stomping on the pressure points of Malik Champion as he's just walking around the body of Malik Champion and hitting every pressure point there is on that body. Stomps right on the hand. Ladies and gentlemen, that could break the fingers of Malik Champion if he hits it right, and then stomps right down on that ankle. Ladies and gentlemen, as you see, as he goes up for a splash, and Malik Champion dodges the leg drop, and now this may be Champion's chance to turn things around. And as you notice, ladies and gentlemen, what a beautiful move by Malik Champion with a springboard drop kick, and Prince knows where he's at and grabs that bottom rope. Ladies and gentlemen, you may notice that I am here solo tonight. Nobody at the commentating table with me tonight, as Captain is not in the house, and Phil Bishop is going to be in action tonight, so he's not at the table. And now you have those karate chops right across the chest of Champion, a double chop there. Prince is trying to mount a comeback, but both men look like they may be gassed, as a huge forearm hit. And what a beautiful kick right to the head of Malik. Champion. That may be all she wrote, as Prince is gearing up in the corner. Runs in, he's going for the double knee, and Champion moves. And ladies and gentlemen, Prince's knees bounce right off that lower buckle. But let me tell you something, there may be a pad there, ladies and gentlemen, but that pad is not padding very much. There is an exposed steel pole there. So that is exactly what he needed to do. He goes for the curb stop, and Champion moves, doesn't allow Prince the curb stop, and he is favoring that knee, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, that knee is hurt. And look at that beautiful roundhouse kick to the back of the head of Prince. And there you have Champion wrapping that arm up, not allowing Tommy Prince to get to the bottom rope. And that is exactly it. All that he needed to do to get the win over Tommy Prince. What a way to start this match, ladies and gentlemen. Malik Champion, 1/3 of the Bible Club, is victorious. And there you have the sportsmanship that the Bible Club brings to the CWF. As you see Malik Champion congratulating Tommy Prince. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what the CWF is all about. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you remember, several weeks ago on Monday Night Live, Bobby Graham came out and formed this faction. There were 4 members, but it's down to 2. And it looks like Skip Terrific has got some fans in the house as he walks over and talks to the crowd. But Bobby Graham formed a faction of 4 members. One of those members was Thunder, but Thunder lost last month to his former partner, Sebastian Envy, where he is now a referee, and it looks like Bobby Graham has something to say.
My name is Bobby Graham. I am the financial and legal advisor for The Chosen. We love you, Bobby! 6 weeks ago on Monday Night Live, I stood in the ring with 4 men. The big man, Alpha, Omega, Thunder, and Skip Terrific. And we vowed to make a difference, to make an impact on the CWF in 2021. But how many of you know that when you try to do something to improve yourself, when you try to do something for the glory of God, that's when the enemy kicks it into overdrive? We're no different. In this time, the big man, Alpha, suffered a serious injury, and he's out on the shelf indefinitely. Thunder had some unfinished business with his former tag partner, Sebastian Envy, and against better judgment, took a match that cost him his career. So our numbers have dwindled from 4 to 2. But we're not done. We're not giving up. Because God hasn't given up on us. And it doesn't matter what you're facing. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Maybe you're dealing with financial hardship. Maybe your marriage is in trouble. Maybe you've lost your job. Maybe your health is bad. It doesn't matter. Don't give up. Because if you're not dead, God's not done. If God hasn't given up on us, we're not giving up either. It doesn't matter what we have to face in this ring or out of this ring. We're trusting Him no matter what. It's His outcome. He controls the outcome, not us. For many are called, but few are chosen.
Words from Bobby Graham, as he is the representative and the manager of Chosen. And Chosen has got their hands full tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
It is the Guardian, Ryan Hart.
There you have Ryan Hart, the leader of Hart's Legacy. And as you see, ladies and gentlemen, he is carrying that trusty Louisville Slugger baseball bat that I have become to like to call the Equalizer, and he is trailed in by none other than the Guardian, who I tend to call Ryan Hart's goon. But let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. This group, Skip Terrific and Omega, they are going to have their hands full. There is no doubt about it that they are in a lot of trouble when it comes to getting in the squared circle with Ryan Hart and the Guardian. Ryan Hart is a veteran, former CWF Tag Team Champion, former CWF Champion. Ryan Hart knows what he's doing in that squared circle. And there you hear Ryan Hart making reference as Bobby Graham made the statement that Thunder was a part of the Chosen. But as I said, last month you saw Thunder lose a match to Sebastian Envy where he lost, and in result to that loss, he has to now be a CWF official. So it is a little bit odd that he is going to officiate this match. You hear the boos of the crowd, and it looks like it's going to be Skip Terrific versus Ryan Hart. And now we're going to have a battle. There you hear the boos, and Ryan Hart likes the boos. What these people here in the Lordatorium don't know is that when you boo Ryan Hart, it just fuels him even further. A boo to him is like a cheer or a hand clap. Well, there you have the lock up there in the fence. There you have Skip Terrific acting like he's surfing on Ryan Hart. And what complete disrespect for the veteran. Big, nice arm drag there by Skip Terrific. And Ryan Hart is a little bit shaken up. He's going for another arm drag. And there you have Skip Terrific mounting some offense here against Ryan Hart. But there you have one knee to the midsection, and Hart is back in control. He's going to shoot off Skip Terrific, and he gives an arm drag of his own, but Terrific reverses it into a roll-up, and it's only a 1 count. And now you have Skip Terrific with some sort of a reverse-looking headlock. I'm not sure what that is. Referee Thunder's got to get in there, make sure it's not a chokehold. He throws him in the corner. Quick tag by Omega. It looks like we got a double team here. Omega shoots off with that patented clothesline in the corner that Omega has become accustomed to doing. And now it looks like the team of the Chosen is in control. And what a shoulder tackle by Omega on Ryan Hart. Omega looking with a bulldog now to Ryan Hart. He's going to quick cover 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Near fall. It's going to take more than that to take out someone that is a former tag team champion and former champion. And there you have the Muscle. The Goon comes in, takes out Omega, drags over Ryan Hart, and tags himself in. This is why you have got to keep your eyes on Hart's legacy at all times. It's never going to be a fair fight when you have the Guardian and Ryan Hart in the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about to see, oh my goodness, Omega may have just been smashed like a pancake. The Guardian is having his way with Omega. Look at the power. The Guardian is the power, the muscle of Hart's legacy, and he is just having his way with Omega in the ring right now. There you have, I hear some chants coming from the crowd saying they believe. But I'll tell you what, Omega is in the wrong corner right now as Ryan Hart is getting tagged back in. And there you have a big slap by the Guardian before he gets out of the ring. Referee Thunder has got to get control here. He has got to get these guys in and out of the ring. They have a 5 count to get out. And there you have Ryan Hart trading words with Thunder. He's got Omega now in the corner. He's going to shoot Omega off. Omega's going to jump, and he dodges. Ryan Hart takes the corner with a short package roll-up, but only a 2 count. Ryan Hart falls up with a big clothesline and a kick to the gut of Omega. He picks Omega up, and he's looking like, oh, what a hit right across the head. I heard that over here. Now it looks like Hart's legacy is about to double team Omega. This may not be good. They're going for a double superplex off the top rope. But the fans are behind Omega here in the Lordatorium. Omega gives a headbutt to the Guardian, headbutts Ryan Hart. Omega trying to fight out as he does. Oh, he does a double headbutt with Hart and the Guardian, and now he's up on top. And there you have the Guardian hitting the ropes and making Omega fall down right on his groin there on the top rope. And now Omega is just draining around. Guardian is getting the boos from the crowd, and look at the power. This is not going to be good for Omega as he picks him up for that big patented world's strongest slam. Ladies and gentlemen, that may be it. 1, 2. And look, there you have the arrogantness and the cockiness of the Guardian as he just picks up Omega and says he's not done with him. Bobby Graham is trying to get the crowd behind Omega as the Guardian tags in. And look at the Guardian. The Guardian comes from behind. Oh, and Bobby Graham trying to slap the... And there you have the Guardian having his way with... Oh, and he just slaps the Guardian. And it's like the Guardian just got bit by a mosquito or something. And there you have the Guardian chasing Bobby Graham. And Bobby Graham takes the pole to the outside. Bobby Graham gets hit right against the corner post. Ladies and gentlemen, we may need to get some help out here for Bobby Graham. Bobby Graham may be knocked out on the outside of the ring. And now you have Omega out on the ring as well. And Skip Terrific is by himself. Big double hit team. Skip Terrific is going up for the power bomb. Ladies and gentlemen, that may be it. And there you have it. What a display of just complete, utter brute and strength. But and there you are. They are making Thunder raise their hand. But let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Bobby Graham may need some help out here. Bobby Graham was thrown into that corner post by the Guardian. And I haven't seen Bobby Graham move since he ate that corner post by the Guardian. Referee Thunder is out there on the side. He's checking on Omega. He's now checking on Bobby Graham. And there you have the Guardian just picking Skip Terrific up. Oh my. And what a show of unclass and unsportsmanship by the Goon, the Guardian. He picks up Thunder and just slaps him right across the chest. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I think Ryan Hart and the Guardian made a statement that they're not afraid of the Chosen. And I'm going to tell you what, if the Chosen want to make an impact, they may need to go out and get some muscle. Erik Eznite, ever since he had his name changed, and he changed his name to Eznite. Ladies and gentlemen, this kid right here, a former student of WWE superstar Seth Rollins. That's right, you heard me correct. Erik Eznite went to Seth Rollins' training school and completed training by none other than WWE superstar, former WWE champion Seth Rollins. So this young man is the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. And he delivers a spear like no other.
He is one of the boys. Gabe!
Like I said earlier with Tommy Prince, here we have Gabe Wilder, and let me tell you something, Gabe Wilder, do not let his size fool you. This guy is quick, he is action-packed, he comes to play hard. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, when the boys are in the house, the boys come and they come to play hard. And as you see, Gabe Wilder is not alone. He's out here yet again with the founder and the leader of the boys, Brixton Shaw, who also helped train Gabe Wilder. But as you see, take notice that Erik Eznite is here again alone without anyone else in the Bible Club. And there you see it, just like we had earlier. You've got that sportsmanship between, oh, And it looks like Gabe Wilder said, heck no, and they are going to exchange a couple of right fists, and Gabe Wilder goes into a side headlock. Eznite throws him up, and look at the power with that shoulder tackle by Gabe Wilder. Wilder off the ropes. Look at the athleticism, and look at that clothesline. He may have just contaminated. And there you have a back elbow. He blocks that left punch, and there you have Eznite picking up Wilder. Springboard, and he gets a quick 2 count. Only a 2 count. It's going to take a little bit more than that to put down Gabe Wilder. There you have Gabe Wilder picking him up with a slam there. Almost a version of the rock bottom. But that is not going to be enough to get someone over the name Erik Eznite down and out. Eznite brings it, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, he's been trained by some of the best professional wrestlers. He knows how to perform. And as you see, Gabe Wilder just picks him up and drops him right down on his stomach. He's knocked the air out of him, and now Gabe Wilder is just stalking Eznite like a piece of prey. And a big kick right to the gut of Eznite by Gabe Wilder. As he picks him up, suplex on that lower back. He picks him up, covers him. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's uncharacteristic of Gabe Wilder with a lazy cover, and he doesn't hook the leg. And there you have the full mount as he is raining down a couple of forearms there on Erik Eznite. But what you need to watch out from Erik Eznite is you've got to watch out, because at any moment, Eznite can deliver a spear. And there you have a big slap right across the chest of Eznite, and Gabe Wilder is in control, ladies and gentlemen. Another pin, this time Wilder wraps the legs, but again, only a 2 count. Wilder is in control. Eznite, oh, and he just jumps up and just drives that foot right across the midsection. Wilder goes for that patented splash, and Eznite, knowing it, being in the ring before with Wilder, moves out of the way, and Wilder eats that canvas. Big boot right to the chin of Wilder. Eznite struggling to get up, goes in, and he just eats that top buckle right across the chin. A big, big uppercut by Eznite, and Eznite is getting fired up, ladies and gentlemen. There you have another springboard off the mat, clothesline. He goes in, picks him up, throws him out, but Eznite, that athleticism, ducks the punch and gives him that side kick right to the back of the head. Erik Eznite may be in control. Over the ropes, sunset flip, 1. Only a 1 count as Gabe Wilder kicks out. Suplex, 1, 2, and only a 1 count. Almost a 2 count, but he got that shoulder up at 1, and Eznite is not happy. Here he comes. Eznite is setting him up just like I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen. He's getting Wilder ready for that spear. Gabe Wilder better watch out, because if he connects, oh, and Wilder sidesteps the spear, and Eznite eats that corner buckle. He goes for a clothesline. Eznite picks up springboard, Superman punch. Ladies and gentlemen, Eznite comes up, and what a clothesline. I think he may have taken Gabe Wilder's head off with that clothesline, ladies and gentlemen. Both men are laid out. Both men are exhausted. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what it is about. These men are putting it all out on the line for you. And it sounds like the Lauditorium is behind Erik Eznite. They get up, a big right hook by Wilder, followed by another one by Eznite. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Wilder up first. Another right hook. These guys are just exchanging blows right in the middle of the ring with a big uppercut. Eznite taking a couple of right fists and then an uppercut by Wilder. Uh-oh. That may be it. He's looking for that finisher. Eznite blocks it. Bounces him off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Eznite looking for a spear, and he caught a knee right to the jaw. Wilder going, picks him up, and this may be it. He's looking for it, and there it is. That's going to be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. 1, And there you have Gabe Wilder.
And your winner, Gabe Wilder.
There you have Gabe Wilder, ladies and gentlemen. And again, Brixton Shaw in the ring. And there is the sportsmanship between the boys and the Bible Club. What an action-packed match, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if we can get any more excitement in a ring than we just had right there between Gabe Wilder and Erik Eznite. Gabe Wilder, the boys are victorious. As you saw earlier, the Bible Club was victorious. Right now, though, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how we can get more action in a ring than that.
And here is Rydell.
Cross and Rydell, Neo Affliction. Ladies and gentlemen, Neo Affliction was in action last month against the Bible Club when the Jesus Freak or the Freak Rob Vaughn and the Bishop came out. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know, but there has been a slight attitude change by the Freak and the Bishop, the tag team champions. They came out and interfered last month. And here we have Neo Affliction in competition again as you see them wearing their PPE to the ring. I don't know if you can get much cooler than some of that face gear that they're wearing in the ring tonight.
Weighing in at a combined weight of 406 pounds, the man of 500 poses, Peterbilt, and the Bishop, shirts and steel.
One half of the tag team champions, Phil Bishop, along with the man of 500 poses, Peterbilt. Now, I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, as you've heard Phil Bishop say time and time again, he absolutely loves Peterbilt. But let me tell you something. I hope that Phil Bishop can keep his eyes on the ring and not drooling over Peterbilt. As you see, Peterbilt flexing in a mirror, almost reminiscences of Buff Bagwell from back in the day, or even Chris Masters. He's all about his body. He's all about flexing, ladies and gentlemen. But again, as you see, there is that attitude change by Phil Bishop as he's going at it with the crowd. And as you hear Phil Bishop talking about Peterbilt, the man of 500 poses, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to deny it. That man's physique is phenomenal. I wish I could look like that. But I eat too many Little Debbie's and cheeseburgers to have a body like that.
Watch this belt, and you're going to make sure nothing happens to it.
As you hear Phil Bishop telling me I'm going to watch his belt and make sure nothing happens to it, let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Bishop may have had an attitude change, but it doesn't change the respect that I have for him, as he is my commentating partner on Monday Night Lives, and a lot of times here at the commentating table, I've got lots of respect for one half of the tag team champions, Phil Bishop. I just don't have respect for his attitude change. But a lot of that comes when he was traveling a few months ago in an airport when someone asked him what him and the Freak Rob Vaughn were going to do in their golden years. And Phil Bishop took offense to that. And there you have Peterbilt showing the Bishop how to flex. There you have Bishop concentrating on the crowd, hollering at the crowd, telling them to shut up. And now Phil Bishop finally realizes there's somebody else in the ring. Looks like we found out who the crowd is here for. Sounds like they're going to be behind Neo Affliction. But as you notice, half of Neo Affliction's just gradually, sitting there in the corner. He says, I'm not going to get in this flexing contest. I'm just going to get in here and wrestle. And it looks like Phil Bishop is going to start the match off. I didn't notice if they did the rock, paper, scissors like the Bishop and the Freak used to do. But again, as you also heard, they are no longer called full armor. They are now called shirts and skins. And what a shoulder tackle by Phil Bishop as he does his strut. As Phil Bishop does his strut and talks to the crowd. The Bishop better not underestimate Neo Affliction. These guys are experienced. What a hip toss there by the Bishop, and there he is with a patented Ric Flair strut. There you have Peterbilt looking for a double high five, but the Bishop says, wait a minute, if you do that, you're going to tag in, and I'm not ready to get out of the action. It looks like Riddle is trying to get himself composed. Got some advice from his partner, Cross, in the corner. And there's the Bishop. As he picks Riddle up, he just throws him down with a body slam. And there you have it again. Here you have the Bishop is being distracted. Riddle is stalking him. This is not going to be good for the Bishop. He's going to turn around and he's not going to like what he sees. And there it is. A shoulder tackle, arm drag, a couple of nice hip tosses by Riddle, and then a body slam by Riddle. I think that evens the score 3-3 as the Bishop runs to his corner to hug Peterbilt, and he's going to tag out and bring the man of 500 poses in, and Riddle is going to tag out and bring in none other than Mike Cross. Cross is in the ring. He may not have the physique that Peterbilt has, but he does have some strength, and he's got experience in the squared circle. As you have Phil Bishop trying to call for time, but ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. There are no timeouts in professional wrestling. Looks like we had a fan in the crowd ask Peterbilt to pose for a picture. And so he posed for, there you have Peterbilt talking smack to the crowd, telling them, here's the stairs, come on in. A collar elbow lockup, followed by Peterbilt getting into a side headlock, and he is just reaching down. But Cross breaks it, reverses it behind the back, and goes into a side headlock of his own. Peterbilt with an elbow and a forearm to Cross, shoots him off, and a big shoulder tackle by Cross. Cross bounces off the ropes, another clothesline, and it looks like Peterbilt is in a world of hurt. Only a 2 count by referee Thunder. I thought Bishop was going to get in there and try to break up the count. And here you see the experience of Neo Affliction as a tag team. They work really well together. The Bishop and Peterbilt are not as much of a tag team. Look at that double team, ladies and gentlemen, by Neo Affliction. They throw him into the corner, then he throws him back off, and Cross gives him a boot right across the face, and a cover-up and only a 2 count. Another cover and only a 2 count. Now you have Phil Bishop on the outside of the ring, off the apron, hollering and screaming at the fans. And there you have Bishop interfering from the outside. And there you have a leg drop across the back of the head by Peterbilt. And it's only a 2 count. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, Thunder needs to get control of this match. He cannot let Phil Bishop interfere like that. Oh, and you have some words from the crowd to Phil Bishop. But I will say this, for the record, Phil Bishop did not have to cheat to get his belt. And a huge clothesline by Peterbilt, but there he goes, he flexes and then drops an elbow down. A little bit of a lackadaisical cover. He does hook the leg, but it is only a 2 count. It's going to take a little bit more than a clothesline and an elbow drop to take out Riddle and Cross. And there you have Bishop up top. It looks like he's going to come down on that left arm, and there he does. Double axe handle right on the arm of Riddle, and now as you see the veteranism of Phil Bishop, Bishop is now working on that left arm and shoulder of Riddle. And it looks like we've got a fan in the crowd that is not too appreciative of what Phil Bishop is doing to Riddle in the ring. He's just stomping a mud hole, and then he just rakes the boot right across the eyes of Riddle and Neo Affliction. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, Phil Bishop is in control of this match. And there you have, Peterbilt puts the boot up, and he just eats the boot of Peterbilt. And now you got the shoulder tackled, just giving that shoulder right into the corner buckle. And look at the power of Peterbilt as he just picks up Riddle and goes to set him up and just looks like he's going to go for maybe a spine buster here. Look at him doing squats. Instead of a spine buster, he squats him and just throws him right over his shoulder like a sack of potatoes. I'll tell you what, there's one thing that Peterbilt doesn't miss. He does not miss gym time. He spends plenty of time in the gym, and his body represents it. There you have another quick tag by Shirts and Skins, the Bishop, and Peterbilt. And it looks like Riddle reverses and picks him up into a desperation belly-to-back suplex. Bishop is wrenching in pain. Looks like the lower back of the Bishop may have gotten injured there. But it looks like Riddle, one half of Neo Affliction, is also struggling to get to the corner and make a tag. Bishop makes the tag. Riddle makes the tag, and here comes Cross, and he's going to clean house himself. Clothesline to the Bishop, clothesline to Peterbilt, another clothesline to the Bishop, and now he's picking up Peterbilt, and he is just having his way. And now you have Phil Bishop interfering, and there you have a rake of the eyes. And oh my gosh, Riddle goes off the rings and hits that wall. Oh my God, double team into the cross factor. Peterbilt picked him up. Phil Bishop came in for the cross factor. He pins him with a pinky. And there you have it, shenanigans. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot tell you how disappointed I am with the way that match ended. You had Phil Bishop jump up on the apron, distract the referee. Peterbilt was able to take out Riddle, and then they picked Cross up and finished him with the cross factor. It doesn't matter if the referee doesn't see it. There you have it. Shirts and Skins are victorious. The fans don't like it. They're booing them. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes sometimes in professional wrestling.
Hey, Phil the Real Deal Bishop here with the Christian Wrestling Federation, and I want to talk to you about what it takes to be a Christian and what it should be like afterwards. You know, in John chapter 14, verse 6, Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." You know, people ask me all the time, what is sin? How do I know if what I'm doing is sin? Well, sin is anything that's going to keep you from a right relationship with Jesus Christ. People then ask, what do I have to do after I have that right relationship with Jesus Christ? Well, according to Romans 10, verse 9, it says, if you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord, if you believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Now, it's not just a magic prayer or a magic spell that just, okay, I'm saved, I can continue to live my life the way I've always lived it. No, there has to be change. Once you've made that decision, once you have given your life to Christ and you're living for him, you have to be different. There are going to be things about you that are different. The sins that are in your life aren't going to be appealing to you anymore. And I like to tell people there's 4 keys to being a successful Christian. And every show, everywhere we go, across the nation, across the world, when people get through and they've said, I want to make that decision, I want to ask Jesus to take over my life, what are the next steps? These are the 4 keys to being a successful Christian. Key number 1, you've got to pray. What is prayer? Prayer is the way that I'm talking to you right now. Prayer is the way that I talk to my friends and my family. Prayer is talking to God the way that I'm talking to you. You cry out to him. You tell him what's on your heart. You tell him what's on your mind. You tell him your needs, your wants, your desires, which should align with what the Bible tells you to get you closer to him. Next, it's really important that you read your Bible. If you don't have a Bible, I encourage you to go get one. You cannot have a relationship with someone if you don't communicate with that person. So the Bible is how God speaks to us. We get his instruction of how we're supposed to live our lives through the Bible. Next, you've got to put God first. What does that mean? God should be the first priority in your life. So, I got a 17-year-old kid at home. I've got a 12-year-old, and they love technology. They love being on their phones, on their iPads, playing video games, and there's nothing wrong with those things. But the example I like to use to them is before you get up and you go play Call of Duty or you play Animal Crossing, whatever it is that you're into, God should be the first thing. Make sure that you're talking to him, that you're reading the Bible so you can hear when he's talking to you. You want to put God first. Lastly, it is so crucial that you get involved in a Bible-believing, Bible-teaching church. Once you start reading the Bible, you need to be discipled. You need to be able to grow in the Lord, and you need people that have already been doing that can walk you through what the Bible says and how you should be living your life and how you should be growing as a Christian. You should be a different person. There's things and fruits, as we like to call them, that show that you have changed. So if you'll pray, read your Bible, put God first, and attend church regularly, those are the 4 keys to you being a good and a successful Christian. I hope you'll go and you'll tell somebody if you pray that prayer and you made that decision, and we'll see you right here on CWF TV.